start Information and Communication Technology Skills, Chapter 11, Operating System. See here, operating system is the first software that gets loaded into your computer memory while booting, and it acts as a medium between the user and hardware. There are two most commonly used operating systems nowadays are Windows 7 and Linux. See here, in this chapter we are going to learn about how the Windows 7 and Linux will work. Firstly, we will learn about Windows 7, right? The Windows 7 is produced as a part of the Windows NT family of operating systems. And in this Windows 7, in the year 2009, October 22nd, it's made available for the use. And it's very popular because of its user-friendly environment, and it is having a noticeable speed is improvement, and the modest system, whatever the requirements we want, it's very familiar. So it is system requirements. Next, some features of the Windows 7 are there we can easily use, and it's a multitasking. At the same time, if you are working with the Word, we can open the PPT, PowerPoint also we can work with that. And it's a multi-kind. For example, if you want to search any files or folders, just by using search, we can search easily. And pinning to taskbar. For example, if you are working with Windows 7, suddenly we want to work, just minimize and we can open other application and we can work with that. And whatever we are working, that will be present on the preview as on the taskbar, and we can, with the help of a start menu, we can jump to the list. Next, start Windows. When you switch on the computer, the Windows starts automatically and display the welcome message. And this entire screen is called what? Desktop. This is known as desktop, and it contains some graphic symbols called what? Icon. These small icons, you can find it small. These graphic symbols, we known it as what? Icons. So this is, and say desktop. What's a desktop? See, this derived from the real life desktop. The top of for working a table. See here, where you find on the table, what we find if you have kept the pen stand, notepad, calculator files, etc. And this desktop window also serves the same purpose. And here on the desktop, we can find some shortcut icons, desk drives icons, etc. on the desktop. Next, about the taskbar, right? This is our taskbar, and it's a horizontal at the bottom of the desktop. And this is start button. See here, this is a flag color on the extreme left side. This is the left side of our system, and this is a what? Start button. And quick launch bar. See here, where it is, we are having right side of the start button of the taskbar. See here, from here to here, what we are getting is a quick launch bar. And here, what we can find, we are having the documents or applications here, the present on the taskbar. So this is known as what? A quick launcher. And using this one, for example, if you want to work, just we can open and we can work with that. Here it will help us quickly accessing the programs and application. And the notification area, this is bottom. Here you can see this is the right side of the taskbar, and it includes what includes here, clock it includes, and group of icons that provides the status and notification about the things like updates, network connectivity, incoming mails, battery volume, etc. And the show desktop, it's a present on the extreme right of the taskbar. Simply placing the cursor on the button is minimize all, open the window and shows the desktop. Okay, the next one, it's a probably the most frequently used components of the Windows desktop. And see here, when you click on this button, a menu displaying the major applications appears. These headings provide access to the main program of your computer. See here, I'll just click on this start button. We will find with the applications. So like this, we can access with that. And in this we are having some menus in the start button. What we are having? Documents we are having, pictures we are having, music, games, computer control panel, device and printers, default program, help and support. For example, now we want to shut down your computer. The very simple, just click on start button, and here what, just click on that one, click on power and click on shut down, and your system will get shut down. Like here, like this we can shut down our computer. Okay, next, icon. The small graphic symbols are displayed on the desktop are called icons. In earlier I said you. And window uses the menu objects that have the specific functions such as both files, programs, computer folders, network neighborhood, etc. Shortcuts and recycle bin icons play a very important role in the graphic user interface. Some default icons that appear on the Windows 7. Desktops are what? Computer, recycle bin, files and folders. Okay, now see here computer. See here, if you want to open that one, double click on that icon explorer, your computer, and it opens icons to the explorer, all of your hard drives, and displays a sidebar. What it contains in that? Favorite, libraries, okay, computer section, etc. And favorite, it's default Windows 7. Favorite of the Internet Explorers are saved in the C drive. Okay, libraries, the libraries are reference to one or more folders on your computer and files found inside those folders. When the opening a library window, Explorer displays all the files and folders, the part of it. If they are physically stored inside the library, they can help to the user organize files and folders efficiently in one place regardless of where they are stored. The defaults of folders inside the libraries are document, music, pictures and videos. Computer. Complete information regarding the systems and drives, other peripheral can be viewed under the computer. Usually, it displays 3 categories of information like hard disk drives, devices, removable storage, networks, etc. And even network, the icon allows us to access the shared resources such as files and printers. Recycle bin. Now, some files you don't want. In that situation, we will delete, and that deleted items will be stored in recycle bin. It temporarily stores the files and folders before are permanently deleted. And you can open the recycle bin, double clicking on the icon, same thing, Windows desktop, and the recycle bin allows you to delete items individually or restore them. For example, if your XYZ file if you are deleted, it will went to a recycle bin. Now once again you want, just go to recycle by clicking on that. After that, what you have to do, restore that file which you want, it will come into that original location. And if you want to permanently remove all the items in the recyclable, select empty recycle bin in the left sidebar of the window. And this common desktop operations are what? Managing wallpaper, managing screensaver, setting up a system date and time, volume control. See here, for example, what is wallpaper? The desktop background is called the wallpaper. If you want to change, what you have to do? Just right click on the desktop, choose personalize. The control personalization pane appears, and click on the desktop background option along with the Windows bottom left corner, and see here, click any picture of Windows 7, quickly place it on into a desktop background. And some pictures you want, your personal pictures if you want to on the desktop. In that situation, what you have to do, you have to click on the browse button and click a file from the inside your personal picture. And whatever the changes you made, just click on save the desktop background window when you are satisfied with your choices. Next is managing screensaver. A screensaver is a computer application that is a blank screen of the computer. When it is inactive or fill it with images or patterns to avoid the phosphor burn in on the plasma and CRT monitor. How we have to set the screensaver? Firstly, what you have to do, same thing. You have to click on the personalize, and later in that control panel personalization pane appears. Choose the screensaver icon from the bottom of the screen. Under the screensaver, we are having drop down list. Click the which screensaver you want to use, and whatever the screen you are selected as a screensaver, and it will show us a preview, and whatever the changes you want to make, you have to change that one, how it will look like, everything will be displayed in the preview, and later you have to click on the OK. How to set up the date and time? See here, how to set. Current system date and time is displayed on the bottom right corner of your desktop. Now we want to change. What you have to do? You have to change on icon tray of the bottom right of the screen, and this should show the clock, date and time change. If you want to change, for example, alternative one more is there, start, control panel, date and time, and click on the time zone. Select of your time zone. When you have to correct the time zone, check that time is displayed in the date and time is correct. If not, change it and click apply. Whatever the, if the date is not correct according to our country video, so in that situation what you have to, whatever the changes you make, and click on apply. When complete, everything is okay, then click on OK. See here, already now till now we learned about Windows 7. Now we learn about Linux. It's also operating system, and that is available free of cost, and it is developed by Linus Torvalds on 5th October in the year 1991. It's the most popular because it's freely available, and it is used and operate also allows the user to work on many programs at the same time. And what are the components? Ubuntu is a free open source Linux operating system which is specially designed to use in the field of education. It has a lot of education applications and tools which help the students in their studies. Next, the desktop. The first screen appears covering the entire screen with the two bars, one on the top and other on the left side, is called what? Desktop. The image in the background is called what? Wallpaper. Already we are discussed in that regarding desktop and wallpaper. And the small labeled pictures or symbols present on the desktops are called icons. These icons are used, why we are using? To do the specific program or document. Okay. Next one is the components of a desktop. See here, in this is a figure of desktop, and the menu bar it is there, and the menu bar is a long horizontal bar located at the top of the desktop. Okay, here it is there. And what the common functions used in Ubuntu? Indicator area. On the right side of the menu bar, the indicator area. Indicator here you can find the figure. Indicator area which shows the clock, calendar, speakers, volume, etc. The launch bar, the launcher is a vertical bar. See here it is a, here with the yellow color mark with that. This is a what? Launcher. Now we can find out the difference between Windows 7 and Linux, right? This is a figure desktop of a Linux. And indicator area, here we call it as, that is a quick launch bar, we'll say. Here what we will say? Indicator area. And here also same thing, which shows the calendar, speaker, volume, etc. The launcher. Okay, the launcher. Earlier we used quick. The launcher is a vertical bar, the left side of the desktop, and here you can add commonly used programs. Already we are minimizing some programs, and whenever you want, you can easily open whenever you require. And trash button, trash off at the bottom, some stored or deleted files. This launcher also shows the application icon that are currently running on a computer. The dash, this is a dash. It is a topmost icon of the launcher, has a Ubuntu logo on it, and its function is similar to start menu of the Windows. When you click on the dash icon, the window, when you click on this one, the window has a search bar at the top and the icon of recently used application files and downloaded items at the bottom. Okay, thank you. Here we'll finish your operating system. Thank you. Have a nice day. Today we'll start Unit 3 Information and Communication Technology Skills, Chapter 12, Introduction to Internet. See here, Internet is a global system of interconnected computer networks. and that enables the user to share the information and various resources, and it uses the communication standards and interface to provide the physical backbone for a number of interesting applications. Now, application of internet in the field of education, we are using internet, and to send the letters we are using emails, business to placing the order, e-commerce. In media and entertainment also we are using internet. Social networkings, like in earlier chapters only I told Instagram, WhatsApp, and forums. In a market also we are using internet, we are applying the internet. Next, when we are using, it's having some disadvantages also, like virus threat, spamming, cybercrime, pornography, cyber terrorism, and when we are using, sometimes it is a wastage of time also. It will take time wastage also, it will happen. Now next one is World Wide Web. Okay, see here, W3 also we can say, and it means accessing the information over internet, right? In a simply, web means what? Accessing. Web means what? Accessing the information over the internet. And what is web pages? See here, web pages, it contains the millions of documents. A bunches of pages are called what? Web pages. And in these web pages, what we are having? Graphics, videos, sound, text, and link. When we are click on the link, it will take you to the another location in a web pages. That is what? Hyperlink. And next one is HTTP. And this is a HTTP is a hypertext transfer protocol. This is why we are using to transmission the document over the internet. Next, web browser. See here, web browser, it is a software. Why this is also for accessing the software application for accessing the information on the WWW, World Wide Web. And see here, it is an interface between the user World Wide Web, and see here, web browser is have a common graphical user interface. Like already it is there in the example, Opera, Mozilla Firefox, okay, Internet Explorer, Google Chrome, Microsoft Edge. Okay, and these can navigate the files and folders and websites using hyperlink, and multiple tabs and windows of the same browser can be open. And this feature facilitates the offer by the web browser, including download the bookmarks and password management. We can manage the password, and also it will offer us like a spell checking. Okay, in a search engines we are get toolbars. Okay, same pop-up blocking, etc. Next is a website. See here, website is a collection of related web pages and what it contains in the website. See here, in the website it contains images, videos, and other digitals, and it will set under the same domain name, and these pages are written using what? Hypertext language, that is HTML, can be accessed over the internet. Okay, next one is components of website. What it contains? Firstly, domain name, web host, see here, site files, content management system. See here, domain name, what it is? It contains the files and folders and set under the same domain name. And what the web host? See here, it is web hosted is on a web server on the World Wide Web. These all files were managed by the site, okay, and organizations, and content management system, that is CMS. Web page. Web page is a digital page which may contains same thing. When website you open, you can find the text, hyperlinks, videos, audios, images, tables, etc. Same thing here also, we can get web pages in a text and graphics. It includes. Next, elements of web pages. What are the elements? Okay, page title. Next one is the header area, the navigation menu, content area, footer. Okay, and see here, next we are having the types of web pages like static web page and dynamic web page. In the static, it's the content of the web page remain stationary irrespective of the number of times it is viewed. How many times it will same message will be displayed. Such web pages are suitable for the content and that never or rarely need to be updated. They are not need to update it. They remain fixed. And see here, this dynamic web pages, it contains the dynamic web pages generated for the users. At that when the request, somebody will request, in that type mode they will generate. And when they will generate, see here, the document you view exists only for you at that moment. If you viewed some after later, same time, after viewed something, it will show differently. Okay, in the same time, if viewed another person, it will not display for them. Okay, it will someone else at the same time or slightly different, whatever, and you could get something after closing that one. And next, the difference between web page and website. See here, in the web page, it contains only single document on the internet, but website, it's a collection of many related web pages linked together under the one domain. And see here, web pages contain about a single entity and it's contains several entities, whereas address of the URL of a web page depend on the website. And same thing, the URL of the website does not depend on any web pages. The development requires the minimum amount of to develop our web page. It will not require it will not require more amount of time, less amount, in a less period we can develop. But whereas in the website, it will take a long time. Okay. Next one is protocol. See here, it is a standard set of rules used for communicating or transferring data on the internet. Okay, to transfer the data on the internet, we are using protocols. And these, what the rules it include, what type of data may be transmitted, what commands are used to send and receive the data, and how data transfers are confirmed. HTTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol, it's an application layer protocol for transmitting the hypermedia documents such as like a HTML document, and especially these documents, HTML documents, were used to develop our website by using codes. And it is designed to establish communication between the web browser and web server. And next one is home page. It's the first web page of website, and it is the main page where we can find hyperlinks to other pages on the site. Next one is Uniform Resource Locator. See here, this will denote, it's a global address of the web document and web resources. And internet communication is the main reason for identify the source on the web. And we are follow two parts, like there is a protocol identifier and resource name. See, what is a protocol? HTTP. Already I said about HTTP. And see here, www.google.com. It's a resource name. See here, in a protocol identifier, it tells the this HTTP. It tells the internet browser what the protocol needs to be followed to access the address. And the next resource name, it specifies the complete address, www.google.com, www.youtube.com. Okay, address of the resource on the internet. Okay, here we finished introduction to internet. Thank you. Have a nice day.